What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Samson, and in today's video, oh boy, we got another good one for you. We have the 2019 Ford Mustang Bullitt. Now, for many of you who may not know, the Bullitt Mustang is one of those limited special edition runs that Ford decided to do with the Mustang. They only made it in 2019. I think they had a few late models that may have came in 2020, but it is a 2019 car, and it is made to pay homage to a Steve McQueen movie that happened in the 1900s. That basically he drove an old school Mustang that was called the Bullitt Mustang, and it has some of the same style and details. And so for this car, we're going to go over some of the specs on it, some of the features on it. Some people basically call this car the best Ford Mustang that has been made. And so we're going to see if those claims are true. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about this car. But just like that, let's get into it. Coming down to the front portion of this car, as you guys can see, you do not have the normal Mustang badge right here in the front grille. It is completely blank and has this gloss black appeal to it that is paying homage to that movie, trying to enact some of those same style and features on this car as they had for the Mustang in the movie. You can see you do get those signature Mustang, very sinister headlights. I love the design that they went with for the running lights, turn signals right here, that almost floating design. It's like levels to each one of the lights. You do get your projector beam right there, as well as a black housing. Love the little design touch that Ford decided to do with this headlight right here. Almost has a bit of a cutout. I wish that this was like a functional vent that maybe led to brake cooling or some sort. However, still a very nice design nonetheless. Coming down to the bottom, you do get a very, very nice front splitter. It is not as big as you may see on some of the GT 350, GT 500 models. However, it is a nice front splitter. It is finished in this black, almost plastic type material. You do get openings in the front grille to help you cool that massive V8. Coming around to the side, you do get these absolutely massive black rims. Now, these rims do look similar to the stock rims that came on this car. However, these are not the stock rims. They do still look amazing nonetheless. You do get 20-inch rims with 275 on the front for this particular setup. You do get these massive 6-piston Brembo calipers, as well as nice sized rotors. I do wish that the rotors were either drilled or slotted. However, they do still look nice nonetheless. Coming around to the side, you do get that signature, very, very sleek Mustang design on the side with those nice body lines on the top and on the bottom. You do still get a black side skirt that helps add to the aesthetic of this car. Makes it look very, very aggressive. Now on the GT 350s, they did go with a side vent that helps vent some of that air out of the wheel well. Wish they had did it on this model. However, paying homage back to that movie, you can see they did decide to just keep it clean, keep it very sleek. And I can't say that it looks any worse not having the vent. Coming up to the top, you do get these very, very nice angular side view mirror caps, as well as your actual turn signal right here on the mirror. You still, as with all Mustangs, you do get a fastback type of design. You can see it starts high in the front and slopes down very gradually, very elegantly towards the back. You do get on the back, as far as the rims go, still 20-inch rims, but instead of the 275 setup, you get 305s in the back. Not the same massive brake setup as you would get with the front. However, you still get very, very nice setup in the back, and along with these very, very beautiful rims. Absolutely love the styling of these rims. I feel like there was a lot of effort put into the choice of these rims by the previous owner to still have some of that classic Mustang design when it comes to these wheels. Coming around to the back of the bumper, you can see you do still get the same nice body lines on the rear bumper, as well as the start of the rear diffuser Coming around to the back, as you guys can see, the Bullitt does not come with a wing. They wanted it to look as sleek as possible and to resemble that car from the movie. So they did not put a wing on it. It is just a very, very sleek fastback design. You still do get the piano black on the rear trunk lid, as well as instead of a Shelby badge, instead of a 5.0 GT badge, or even a Cobra badge, you get the Bullitt badge right here, unique to this Mustang. You cannot get this on any other Mustangs. Coming down to the bottom, you do have a very, very nice rear diffuser. It does go the width of the car. It's not extremely massive. However, it is nice nonetheless. You do get quad tip exhaust in order to have all that sound and performance coming out of the back of this car. But how about we take a look and see what this Mustang is hiding underneath that hood. Coming under the hood, folks, you can see, you may be used to seeing some of this stuff from your average Mustang GT, and this does come with the same 5-liter V8 that you would get in the Mustang GT. However, this one breathes a little bit better, and it is making more power. We're looking at right around 480 horsepower, 420 pound-feet of torque. The car does weigh just a little over 3,700 pounds. So it's not extremely heavy, at least by Dodge Charger or Challenger standards. You do get, as far as MPGs go, around 15 in the city, 24 on the highway. And this car is mated to a 6-speed manual transmission. That is the only way that you can get it. It is a driver's car, and so they want you to drive it. You do get some nice touches like this strut bar that goes over the top. You do get a Bullitt specific plate that is bolted onto it. But overall, guys, just a very, very nice setup. This car is rear-wheel drive, and so you have just as much fun in this car as you would have in any other type of sports car that you can get for this price point. Getting into the Bullitt Mustang, you are greeted by a Bullitt specific aluminum plate on the side seal. When you get in, you do have this very, very nice digital display. It is fully digital. Let me close the door. It is fully digital, giving you all the new in technology. You do get right around a 7,500 red line on your tachometer, as well as 180 on the actual speedometer. Very, very nice setup. This gauge cluster does come with all the features and gimmicks that you can want. You can see you do have gauges in the center for your temperatures as well as your battery voltage. It is extremely configurable, so you do have the ability to look and see other vehicle options as well as your G meter. Coming from the gauge cluster into this center area, you do get a fully integrated infotainment system, very responsive on the touch. You do have navigation as well as audio, your ability to control your climate control from the actual navigation, from the actual infotainment. Instead of down here using these switches and toggles, you can control it from the infotainment, as well as also use your phone and visit other apps that you may have up here like SiriusXM. You do have the ability to control your drive modes, going from sport to maybe track mode or just maybe comfort mode. You can also stiffen up your handling by way of this toggle, stiffening up the steering, as well as turn your traction control off. And that way you want to give it all the beans, do burnouts, whatever the case may be. Very, very nice start, stop button, as well as this beautiful 6-speed manual transmission. And I can tell you guys, it does feel extremely smooth and buttery. Coming to the top, you do get that signature Mustang double bubble on the actual dash portion of the car, as well as your gauges for oil pressure, as well as your vacuum. You do also get this nice aluminum trim with the Bullitt Mustang on the top portion of your dash. Now, this car did come in 2 different color configurations. You can get the green, like the one that we're sitting in now, or you could have got it in a black color. Me personally, I would prefer the black. I feel like the green looks good. However, the black looks absolutely sinister. Coming to the passenger side, you do get a nameplate specific to your Bullitt with your chassis number. You also get these Recaro seats. You could have got regular seats. However, the Recaro seats were an option that you could have got with the car. I don't see too many people going with this option because they were expensive. However, if you can get them, it is an extreme plus. I can tell you guys just from sitting in these seats for a couple of minutes, they are extremely comfortable. They are heavily bolstered, and so they keep you in place very, very well, not allowing you to slide anywhere. Full leather as well as pass-throughs. If you want to stick a harness in the back, you do have leather on the actual door, except for right here. This is plastic. However, you're not really paying too much attention to that. But Ford did decide to go with nice materials on the door panel, soft touch materials just about everywhere that you look, as well as aluminum trim for the grab handle and the door handle itself. You do have back seats. The back seats are leather. They are stitched with the same attention to detail that the front seats have. The back seats are extremely deep, and so you can imagine sitting in these seats that you will be sunk in the back as a passenger, not being able to move too much at all. Coming from these beautiful back seats to the center console, just for 1 minute, you do have right much storage in the center, as well as you do also get 2 cup holders. Like I said, guys, they are selling this particular vehicle for right around $43,000, which when you think about today's market, what you're getting for the money, many cars offering this level of performance are coming anywhere from around $50,000 to $60,000. I would say this is a very extremely good buy. As far as the interior goes, very simplistic, not a whole lot to it. Looking at the steering wheel, you do get a very unique steering wheel setup. Unlike many of the other Mustangs, you do get a Bullitt specific center badge on the steering wheel. You do still get the aluminum trim on the wheel, as well as leather wrapped stitching. I wish that they had made it a flat bottom steering wheel. I am a fan of the flat bottom steering wheel. I think it looks very, very nice, but overall, Ford did do a good job giving you a bit more of a specific steering wheel to your actual vehicle application. And just like that, guys, we have wrapped up a review on the Ford Mustang Bullitt. Like I said, guys, this is a limited edition car. You're not going to see too many of these, so it was an absolute pleasure being able to get it on the channel for you guys. Make sure that you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your favorite feature was about this car, as well as any other thing that you would like to see coming on the channel very soon. But just like that, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.